This is the AQA entry-level certificate in mathematics. Okay, code number 5930/1 is externally set assignment. Component 1, properties of numbers, is specimen 2015. Okay, so quite a while ago. Okay, this is obviously a practice assessment. Okay, it is not the real one. Okay, obviously pause it to have a read. Okay, so we can use a calculator for this paper. Okay, so that is allowed actually because it says here you may use one, and 20 counters should be made available for each candidate. So make sure you to request your counters in the exam. The maximum number of marks for this paper is 30. Okay, you are expected to use a calculator where appropriate. Okay, obviously show your workings. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, so answer all questions in the spaces provided. This is question number 1. Here are some marbles. So 1A, how many marbles are there? Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 marbles, okay, there. Part B, draw 5 marbles. Okay, again, I'm not going to have the best artistic skills. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question 2, complete the table. So we've got the number 7 in words. That'll be SEVEN. Okay, the number 12, I'm going to have 1 and then 2. So 1, 10, and 2 units. That's number 12. Question number 3. Look at the list of numbers 4, 7, 9, 0, 17. Part A. What is the smallest number in the list? Will that be 0 or 0? Part B. Which is the largest number in the list? That'll be 17. Okay. Question number 4. Fill in the missing numbers. Part A. 7, 8, blank, 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Part B. 18, 17, 16. Then it'll be 15. Okay, for the blank. So I'm going down by 1 each time, and I'm going up by 1 each time. And these are what I call my counting numbers. Question number 5. Here are some books. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 there. We got 7 again. 7 plus 7, or 7 times 2, we get 14. Okay, 7 plus 7, or 7 add 7 is 14. Question number 6. Write the numbers in order. Start with the smallest. That'll be 2, then 6, then 7, then 11, and then 20. Okay, so this is testing your place value knowledge. Okay, looking at whole numbers, so what we call integers in mathematics. Okay, so okay. Question 7. Here are some test marks. Molly got 57, Emily got 62, Jacob got 39, and Niall got 60. Part A, who scored the most marks? Well, that'll be Emily, because she got 62, which is the biggest number out of them all, the largest number or the highest number out of them all. Part B, who scored the fewest marks? Well, that'll actually be Jacob, so he got the least marks, okay? So fewest refers to like least or the lowest mark in this context. Part C, Enzo also took the test. His mark was more than Niall's, but less than Emily's. What was his mark? Will it be 61? Okay, because what's between 60 and 61? Sorry, 60 and 62, that'll be 61. Okay, I mean, technically, you could have, like 60 and a half, etc. Okay, but we are going to assume that we're looking at whole numbers only for this test. Okay, so integer numbers. So whole numbers. Okay, question 8. What is the value of the underlying digit? Well, 7 is in the units column. Okay, so it's 7 units. Next up, part B, we got 68. 6 is in the tens column. So it will represent 60. Okay, or I can write it as 6 tens. Okay, either answer would suffice. Okay, but but the number 60, number 6 represents 60. But they will of course accept that as well. Question 9. Look at the numbers. Circle all the odd numbers. Well, that'll be 7, 33, and 45. So if it ends in a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, they're odd numbers. And then, yeah, if it ends in a 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then it's even. Okay, question number 10, guys. Write down an even number between 21 and 31. I'm going to go for just 22, but you can, of course, pick 24, 26, 28, and 30. Okay, either numbers here or either one of those numbers would suffice. Question 11, round 64 to the nearest 10. That will go down to 60 because 64 is closer to 60 than it is to 70. Okay, think of it here on like a number line. You got 70 here. Okay, so nearest 10 means, yeah, I'm looking at multiples of 10. 64 is going to be here. So it's 4 away from 60, but it's 6 away from 70. So yeah, it'd be 60, okay? But in other words, I look at the number next to the tens column, which is 4. 4 or less, I round down, okay? And 5 or more, I round up, okay, if it's 5 or more. Question 12, here is the counting pattern. Fill in the missing numbers. We've got 15, 20, blank, 30, 35, blank, 45. So it's going up in fives. So it's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, etc. Okay, so yeah, we are adding 5 or adding fives each time. Okay, so it's going up in fives each time. Okay, it's a sequence of numbers going up in fives. Question 13, complete the table. We got words and digits. Okay, let's do this bit actually first. Okay, so 606, that'll be 606 like that. Okay, 240, so it's going to be 2, so TWO, 100, and 40. Okay, question 14, guys. Write the numbers in order. Start with the largest. So we are going in descending order. So we're going from largest to smallest now. So be careful with this. Okay, it's going to be 723, then 631, then 405, then 217, then 112. Okay, and that, guys, would be my final answer. Okay, question 15. Amy has 372 football cards. So part A, 15A, Carl has 10 fewer cards than Amy. How many cards does he have? We'll just take 7 off the tens column. That'll be 362. Part B, Will has 100 more cards than Amy. How many cards does he have? Well, we're adding 1 to the hundreds column, so adding 1 to 3 is 472. Question 16A, round 478 to the nearest 10. That'll be 480. Because 78 is closer to 80 than it is to 70. Okay, it's 2 away from 80, but it's 8 away from 70. So yeah, and because again, yeah, because 8 is 5 or more, we round it up to the nearest 10. Next up, round 732 to the nearest 100, that'll be 700. Okay, so look at my hundreds column, which is 7. Look at the number next to it, that's going to be a 3. Because it's 3 or less, sorry, 4 or less, we round down, okay, to the nearest 100, which is 700. Finally, guys, okay, question 17. Look at the list of numbers: 522, 125, 37, 331, and 250. Write down from the list, part A, a multiple of 5. So yeah, if it ends in a 5 or a 0, I'm going to go for 125. A multiple of 50, that'll be 250. Okay, so 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, so on and so forth. Question 18. In 583, which is the hundreds digit? that'll be a 5. Okay, so 5 is in the hundreds digit. Okay, so 5 is in the hundreds, 8 is in my tens, and 3 is in my units. Okay. So yeah, if you're unsure, yeah, please also revise this topic, okay? But that takes us here to the end of this section, and that's the end of the paper, okay? For looking at properties of number, okay, component 1. We'll start looking at the other components in the next series or next few videos, okay? Thank you for watching. If you have found this useful, guys, yeah, I'd really appreciate it to drop us a follow, okay, on my YouTube and my TikTok. Okay, follow me on my Instagram and on my Facebook page, okay, and stay tuned for upcoming lives I'm going to be doing, later on this month, and as we approach the November resits for GCSE maths, okay, but I'm focusing on some functional skills maths now because a lot of my students are doing exams in December, so I'm trying to focus my energy on that for the next few weeks, okay. But yeah, keep asking me your topic requests, and I'll try to get around it as and when I can. Okay, but I'm focusing on these videos for now. I'm doing past paper walkthroughs so I can send them to all my students here as they approach the winter exams for their functional skills level 2.